about yourself.
Dave Roberts, part of Sinister Drift Team, co-host here at Drift Evergreen, and I've been drifting since 2015.
I'm EJ Sumsky, been drifting since 2013, co-host at Drift Evergreen, part of Sinister Drift Team.
When did you guys start throwing events?
October of 2016 was our first event.
Tell me about the track, a general overview.
It's a 2-course layout. We have what we call the L track, which is basically like a skid pad kind of parking lot deal. And then we have the oval out here now with, well, what was just an oval now has the flagpole turn here.
What made you want to start hosting your own events?
I didn't at first. I didn't really want the responsibility of it, but our friend JP had posted a picture from the place, and I thought it was cool. I wanted to come down and check it out, but it was actually from back in 2009 or 10. I talked to these guys, and they kind of pushed me to go for it, and JP gave me all the contacts of the track, and I eventually just gave in and went for it. Yeah. Couldn't be happier that we did, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
How was the first event you guys ran?
Wild.
Yeah, definitely awesome.
For me, it was my first like full season drifting, so to run it was like a little intimidating at first, and like even for you guys, like you guys didn't like drive all that much before, you know what I mean? Like not much longer than me.
Yeah.
But
we didn't really know what to expect going into it. Like obviously we brought our cars, but we had to host it as well, and you had a little bit of everything. You had sun, rain,
lots of rain.
Yeah, it did like downpour at one point.
We didn't expect a whole lot of people to show up, and like quite a few people showed up the first event, which like makes sense now looking back. Like you have a new place that's cheap and you know whatever, so everybody came and tried it out the first time. But yeah, it was cool. It ran super smooth. Like we didn't really have anything crazy like accident wise or anything like that I could remember.
Nah.
And good turnout, and like I said, it downpoured, like probably the heaviest rain we've ever had at an event. There's like pictures of Barry Bernardo out here, and like it looks like he's in a lake. It's crazy, yeah.
How do you guys run grid? Is it groups or hot laps? How do you guys lay it out?
A little bit of both. So like on the L track, we run groups. We do like an hour on, hour off session with like a tandem group and a solo car group. And then on the oval, we kind of just run like an open grid. But now with the new addition, we're kind of trying to run a hot grid. So like 3-4 lanes, and we just keep it going. Like any driver could drive anytime. We have tandem lanes and single car lanes out here.
How do you guys feel that you handle safety at the track?
Pretty good. We have, I mean, fire extinguishers pretty much everywhere now, and like it's required in the car. Like 3 tow trucks, so you know if something does happen, we take care of it pretty quick. And we're changing some of the rules. Like now out here, you're gonna have to have cages for this season. We didn't have a cage rule prior, just because you know we didn't think we needed it until now. But you know it's become pretty clear that we do. And every year we try to change a little bit just to set everybody up to like drive wherever they want. We don't want somebody going somewhere else and be like, well, you know, I passed at Evergreen, like why don't I pass here? Well, everybody's rules are different. Yeah. So every year we try to, you know, keep the cost low, but I mean, it's safety. It should, you know, it should be one of the first things you do.
The Evergreen staff does a good job of like with recovery, like if a vehicle does crash or break down or whatever, they're pretty good with towing you right off.
What level of driving would you consider the track is?
So the L track is geared more towards beginners. There's really not much to hit, and it's pretty wide and open.
Oval will definitely be more intermediate.
Just because there's more to hit out here. It's dangerous. There's not much room to spin out.
It's higher speeds.
Yeah, faster. So
for someone don't get that really a lot. That like I didn't at first. That like you have to go faster.
I think we've learned over the years how much more dangerous it is out here. When we first came, we were just like, yeah, it's not bad. We just like drive. And if you have like the basic understanding of driving, like it's not a hard layout. It's not a hard thing to do. But like I said, if you mess up, there's pretty severe consequences.
Is there anything that stands out from your events or this track compared to others?
I would say definitely like the vibe, the atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's like a big like family here. Everybody gets along, everybody will drop everything to help you get driving again, and it's just different. I don't know, it's a different feel than anywhere else I've been.
Yeah, that's the like the feedback we get the most from people is, we've driven places that have better tracks and that are more fun the driving wise, but as far as being at an event and hanging out and doing anything here is better than just about anywhere else.
Yeah.
Just because it's pretty small still. I mean, we have good turnouts and whatever, but everybody, just like you said, everybody gets along with everybody, and like we've seen guys literally like bury their shit in the wall, and within an hour and a half they're back out because literally, like you said, everybody dropped what they were doing. They jacked the car up and you got 6 people under the car taking it apart, welding parts back together. Like, it's crazy.
What are some future plans for your events and or the track itself?
Definitely more paving.
Yeah, that's number one.
Yeah, that's in the works. Not 100% sure on when or the logistics of it, but that's definitely going to happen. And like we said, we're going to every year try to tighten up a little bit on safety, just to keep everybody up to date on things and just keep everybody progressing.
So if you're watching this and you want a tandem out here next year, get a cage.
Yep.
Any memorable milestones that you guys feel like you hit since you started?
I would say like this year, I think we had 115 or 120 drivers at one event. Like, that's definitely a big milestone for us. And this past event, like our Smash a Lantern Halloween Bash was like our 4-year anniversary. So that's another good milestone for us.
Yeah, doing it for 4 years has been wild, and it seems so much like shorter. Like, it seems like we've been doing it for a year, but it's been such a wild ride. And the 115 drivers was crazy because it was definitely like tested our patience as far as running events goes, because within like 15 minutes every pit spot in here was full, and there was guys up onto the mountain like waiting to get in.
Yeah, when I pulled up, they were like backed up to the street, and like I didn't know what to expect. Like he said, the pits filled up in like under 15 minutes, and there was guys pitted out in the like spectator parking, and like we didn't know what to do, but it actually still ran pretty smooth, and everybody said they still got a lot of seat time, so everybody did good.
What is the craziest thing to ever happen at the track?
The first event, Mike Perez hit a squirrel and just like exploded the squirrel that fell off a power line or something. It was like literally, I think, the first or second lap out we ever had.
It was the first car we ever sent.
Yeah. And then Smash a Lantern was definitely wild. Just like watching a bunch of people try to not total their shit on the wall, hitting some pumpkins was pretty cool.
I'm actually impressed not one person wrecked their shit. Like, bad. Yeah. Like there's a couple wall taps.
Right.
Things you would love to improve about the events and the track?
I know we covered some of that already. Like, definitely like pavement. Like, we want to give you guys more pavement to work with out here and just keep expanding, hopefully every year, as long as the track will work with us on that. And again, safety, like just keep upping our level of safety.
Yeah, eventually improve the L track a little bit.
Yeah.
And like some pit things to keep people out of the mud and stuff like that.
If we improve the oval first, though, that'll hopefully even out the lines, which is another thing we're pushing for, because the L track line does get long because you enter and exit the same spot, so like we can only run it so fast.
What style of cars show up, from like pro level builds to like style boys, etc.? What's the overall main car?
Everything. Yeah.
I mean, main is probably like your basic beginner, like E36, 240, 350Z.
Yeah.
But we've had from Pro 2 guys to S10s and pickup trucks and Chevy Chevelles and like all this crazy stuff. So being out here where there's not a lot, like some of the local guys will just kind of bring out whatever they have and have a good time. And I think that's, again, one thing that makes us unique anymore is we've had
a 800 horsepower turbo 6-liter Silverado. That was different.
We get a range of people that just like kind of want to come and beat the shit out of their cars, and like guys that want to learn and drive, which I think is kind of going away at most places. I think most places people are just driving to learn and get better, which is a good thing, but some people aren't interested in that. So we definitely
get out and have fun.
Yeah, we definitely get a wild mix of shit here.
Any plugs or shout outs or information you guys want to add?
Definitely just want to say thank you to everyone that comes out, drivers, spectators, media, the Evergreen staff, the owner, the kitchen staff, people who do our pavement, you know, like literally everybody that just makes this work.
And easier for us.
Yeah.
A lot of guys ask to help run grid and stuff all the time, so big thank you to those guys. Bill Elkins from Reflections of Drift for doing our media. He takes care of like all the media apps and like getting the media guys set up and where to go. Who else? We got D&D Performance. They give us a driver program discount.
Yeah.
Silvers, coilovers give us a discount.
We're working on a few more things for the drivers too, try to improve that and bring you guys more benefits and discounts.
Motive Fab. He's a local like fabricator, obviously.
Yeah.
He does cages and pretty much everything. CS Speed.
CS Speed as well, yeah.
Yeah, another fabricator that's in like the Scranton area. Trying to think, is there anybody else?
I don't know.
Smile Factory.
Time to get serious.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I kind of wanted to go over a few things. One, I want you to remember it's an interview. It has opinions. This is meant to kind of give you a feeling of the track if you've never been, or if you have been and you want to watch it and learn about, you know, how they started running the events here. Two, it was a nightmare to make. This has taken me months. I've had computer issues, camera issues, microphone issues, and I'm finally getting it done. We recorded this forever ago. In fact, I had to go back and re-record the interview because I had that many issues. But they were great, and you know, I appreciate them having me and being the first ones, you know, in this possible series. You guys let me know if this is something you'd like to see. I'd love to go around to other tracks and talk to the organizers and staff and stuff and continue to, you know, just kind of put it out there. I know if I go to drift somewhere else, I always look up YouTube videos and kind of see like what I'm getting myself into, do a little bit of homework on it if I can. So if this could help you out, then it's worthwhile. So please subscribe, do all that other stuff that YouTube people enjoy. Wait, slap like and whoosh, and like subscribe and stuff to me so like I can do more stuff. I don't know. I'll do it anyway. I don't really need your approvals.